So they're gonna have a wedding when?
We have about 4 weeks to get this done.
Dirty Business said, I do, to a huge backyard project with an insane deadline.
We want to get married in the house.
We're going modern minimalist in a minute amount of time.
They're getting married and they want to have their reception in this backyard.
The old shed has come down, and I've been working on a little something to replace it.
So when I'm away next week and you're running this project?
I'm away half the week too.
Oh yeah, great. Lauren, when we're away,
All right.
this is the shed, and this is what it's going to look like. I just did it just to give them an idea, a sense of feeling what this whole space is going to feel like.
The scale of it.
The shed's going to have a decorative arbor coming off the front that visually connects it to the pool, fence, and other elements to unify the entire yard.
Kennedy, the materials here for the arbor, is this
This is
okay,
H-beam,
right?
and it's going to be
Right.
inset in the inside of the beam with ipe, the wood.
Okay.
Ipe is a Brazilian walnut that's great for outdoor projects. And the man who's going to put it all together is Tim, our construction carpenter.
I made this really intricate model on the weekend.
Sweet.
No two jobs are the same. You come to the next place, you really have to scratch your head and go, how am I going to get there? They draw it on paper. It's really easy. Get on the site. They leave a lot of it to us saying, make it happen.
And while Tim gets started on the shed, our stonemasons are doing their thing. We're using 2 different types of stone for this project. And to achieve the modern look that the clients are after, we're laying them in an offset pattern. The black stone will really make the blue pool stand out like a jewel. Fortunately for Christine and Frank, the pool standing out, at least right now, is a problem.
The one thing we did notice that has nothing to do with the design is that we lost our pool. We weren't supposed to lose our pool.
That upset her
It has
very
nothing
much.
to do with the design.
So I went there and talked to her a minute. Can I swim in my pool while you're building my landscape?
Yeah, most people shut it down.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. You cover it over so no rocks or anything goes in it or anything. So she wanted it open.
This is the pressure of the wedding, man.
He's as cool as
Do you
a
remember how
cucumber.
crazy your wife was when you got married?
Yeah.
And my wife? And your husband?
You're having a wedding in a month. If you can't use your pool for a weekend or two, so be it. What's more important? They're getting married in the backyard, so it has to be done.
And when are they doing the stripping on the shed?
This week.
Is it gonna be this week? Oh, cool. Because I must say, because they're getting married, and when I was there last week, I was kind of shocked at the kitchen and the interior. The interior of the house is completely empty.
Do
And
you think they're really getting married?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Are we getting married?
I think yesterday, 2 days ago, we said no, but
Okay.
now we decided that we're back on, right?
I believed it for a while until now I'm like,
I bet you 20 bucks
it
right
was a
now.
ploy.
I'll
You
bet you
think?
20 bucks there's no wedding things.
20 bucks or not, we vowed to get this backyard done in 6 weeks.
When you walk into this backyard, it's got to feel this open, kind of uncluttered feeling. It's got to feel back to feeling like a garden again. And it's clean lines with this organic shaped pool, so the pool is going to stand out way more. Behind that, there's going to be an arbor because any vertical structures instantly draw your eye.
And as backdrop to it all is a black stained fence. We're making the most of what's there. But definitely one thing we've got to add are some plants.
Here's the planting scheme for Albanese, Kennedy.
Yep.
We're trying to give it a more of a warm, cozy feeling and a sense of it's quite harsh environment now. There's so much patio around this pool. In fact, that's all there is pool, patio, and fencing, and it really needs some softening up. So it'd be nice to have some plants right outside the window that look over the pool just to give it a more tropical feel if we can in this climate.
Against the pool always makes everything kind of a little more lagoony feeling to it, you know? Yeah. Carex.
Carex we love.
Yep.
That's a very hardy, durable plant that grows well in center shade.
Yep.
And it would look great with another perennial mixed in with it.
Yeah, because it doesn't have a flower, so you gotta add a little bit of flowers in there.
And Liatris or gay feather, which is a common name, would be a great
Awesome.
addition
to mix
to
it
the
in.
Carex.
'Cause even the leaf of that looks kind of Carexy, so
Yeah.
the Carex will look like it's actually the one flowering.
The retaining walls has to be cheered up and greened up.
Yeah, and just with a tall shrub or something in there.
Right, maybe we'll put something that's a fairly common plant, false spirea or Cerberia, which would be good for that area, because it's an area where they're not going to go a lot, because I don't think they're really going to be gardeners.
They just want a great entertaining space, you know? So, and then a couple high plants maybe in front to hide a little bit more of that fence there.
Right, a large shrub or a small ornamental tree against the fence, just to soften the harshness along the edges.
Yeah, should be good, be great.
I've got a good feeling about this backyard.
Tim was there and I walked in and a welded I-beam When you looked at the end, it was like this.
Well, I used to have a good feeling about this backyard.